Hi, I'm Dr. Shaunna of drshaunna.com and welcome to Superfood Spotlight. The superfood we're featuring this week is my all-time favorite, dark chocolate. So let's look at why dark chocolate absolutely deserves superfood status. So first of all, you've heard me speak a lot about antioxidants and how helpful it is to combat free radical damage. So that's really important. So in dark chocolate, it's really in two categories, these flavonoids and these polyphenols, and these antioxidants that are in dark chocolate are of the highest concentration of any other food, higher than green tea, red wine, blueberry, you name it. So we definitely want to get dark chocolate into our diet. So let's look at the differences between that and why it's so good. Let's run down some of the benefits. First of all, it helps to improve your insulin response. So it's diabetic friendly. And it has magnesium and chromium and a number of other things that help to blunt that blood sugar spike. It's about moderate on the level of the glycemic index, but it's still half that of a slice of white bread. I don't know about you, but I know which one I'd prefer. It also has something unique in its ability is this clot prevention ability. So if we look at baby aspirin, we take that to help prevent the platelets that help clot our blood. We help them prevent them from sticking. So 2 squares of dark chocolate, or about 25 grams, an ounce of dark chocolate, has the same equivalent effect in one study anyways, of a baby aspirin. But unlike baby aspirin, it wears off after 6 to 8 hours. So I would say time for a redose. But there have been a number of studies that have shown heart healthy and stroke prevention abilities of dark chocolate. So let's look at the improvement in blood flow. So there's a number of things in dark chocolate. There's theobromine and arginine that help to improve blood flow, and plus the blood is going to be less sticky because of that antiplatelet effect we just talked about. And the way it does that is it helps in releasing, the arginine helps in releasing nitric oxide that opens up the blood vessels, same way that Viagra works. So with this improvement in blood flow, and studies have shown an improvement in blood flow specifically to the brain and the heart, that's going to have a ripple effect of a number of things. In fact, a study in the Journal of Nutrition in 2009 looking at 2007-year-olds found an increase in cognitive ability, no doubt in part related to that increase in blood flow. There was also a Holland study that found the more people had chocolate, the lower the blood pressure, the lower the death from heart disease. It's also been associated with a decreased risk of stroke in a Finnish study from anywhere from 17% up to 30%. So all around, definitely heart healthy. Also associated with lower blood pressure, cholesterol lowering by about 6% after just about 2 weeks of consuming. It's also mood boosting. Who doesn't know that? Having chocolate's going to make you feel good. It makes me feel good. And so it's got anandamide, which is an endorphin. It's got tryptophan, which forms serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter, that feel-good neurotransmitter. It also has phenylethylamines, and that has been associated with appetite suppressants, so that's good, as well as increased focus and that feeling of falling in love. I think I'm in love with chocolate. So let's look at, oh, and one other thing unique again to chocolate is studies have shown that chocolate consumption helps to prevent the damage from UV radiation on our skin, so decrease redness from skin. So if you're heading out on a great beach holiday, have some chocolate in those few weeks beforehand, and you may be able to stave off some of that damage. The volunteers also noted, their study participants also noted moisture and smoother skin as well. So how can we enjoy it? Well, I absolutely encourage people to have 2 to 3 squares of dark chocolate, and especially if they're on weight loss programs, it's really hard to feel deprived when you're allowing yourself to have chocolate. The key thing here is greater than 70% cacao. That's really important. The lower the percentage of that, generally more sugar is there. If you're having a regular old candy bar, that's really just chocolate flavored candy, and it usually has more sugar and fillers and artificial ingredients than dark chocolate. And it's this dark chocolate that has these healthy properties. If you can get the raw cacao nibs, that has the best healthy property, but it is much more bitter, so it depends on what you're wanting it for. So 2 squares, greater than 70%, that's your ticket. You may want to use it as a chocolate fondue, make a chocolate mousse, have a yogurt parfait, put some chocolate shavings on top. You could also, my favorite thing to do is dark chocolate covered strawberries. So just dipping it in some melted chocolate, super easy. I have a YouTube video on my channel that you can see how to do that. I also have a YouTube channel video that shows about how to make a dark chocolate almond bark, and you can also load that up with other superfoods like nuts or blueberries or cranberries. You could also put chocolate into more savory dishes. In Mexico, there's a mole sauce that is got that Mexican tomatoey spices, but with the chocolate. You could put it in chili. You could also use a chocolate and a balsamic vinegar to make a drizzle on some roasted vegetables like beets or carrots. And you could also make a soup out of it, a spicy tomato, and add a little bit of chocolate as that secret ingredient. And then finally, another thing that I have done is do a chocolate vinaigrette, combining dark chocolate with some coconut oil and maybe a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette, and mixing that together, maybe with a little bit of honey and things, and really makes quite a lovely vinaigrette. So you have to try it. So dark chocolate is the superfood of the week that we're featuring in at least 2 of our meals in Meal Cure. Meal Cure is an online physician-based superfood meal planning service that I developed to help you take the stress and chaos out of what's for dinner and put the fun, joy, ease, and health right back in. So head on over to mealcure.com and check it out. Did you like this video? Feel free to like and comment below. What's your favorite way of having that great dark chocolate? I'd love to hear your ideas too. With that, have a fantastic week and be good for you.